Kachenu, NamRA nchi yetu, NamRA Kachenu, NamRA nchi yetu, NamRA Kachenu, NamRA nchi yetu, NamRA Kachenu, NamRA nchi yetu.
NamRA, serving with passion.
Hello and welcome to this festive edition of NamRA Kachenu, where the focus is still on tax, customs and excise matters. I'm Shipe Nanjambi Kohanga, keeping you company. In today's episode, NamRA sees the festive season as a period to recharge for the year ahead. The NamRA staff is excited about the festive season. Victoria Weyulo reflects on her journey with NamRA. Well, all of that and more will be coming to you after a short break. The year 2022 is drawing to a close, and several NamRA staff are taking time off to travel and spend time away from work. The NamRA Commissioner Sam Shiwute sees this as an opportunity to reflect on the past 12 months and recharge for the year ahead.
First, I would like to thank my colleagues from Namibia Revenue Agency for their commitment to serve with passion during the course of the year. I must also express my heartfelt appreciation to the board for their strategic guidance, wisdom, and just ensuring that we keep on course in implementing the strategic plan of NamRA. I must also thank the Minister of Finance and Public Enterprise and the entire political leadership for their support. Without that support, NamRA will not be in a position to carry out its mandate. I would also like to thank all the taxpayers, traders, and all our strategic stakeholders for their contribution in ensuring that Namibia Revenue Agency have carried out their mandate, our mandate, successfully during the course of the year. Now, this is the festive season. This is the time to reflect. This is the time to meditate deeply. This is a time to look back and evaluate as to what have we achieved during the course of the year. But it's also the time to pause and also future pace and look and determine the goals that we'll need to focus on during the next year and beyond. And therefore, I would want to encourage all Namibians to remain positive, to remain focused, and to know that a better tomorrow, a better future, a better Namibia is around the corner. But for us to achieve a better future and a better tomorrow, we need to know that that will not happen by accident. It will all depend on the action and the positive action that we are taking in ensuring that we achieve those goals that we'll set out for ourselves during this festive season. Now, during this festive season, this is a very prime time for us to spend quality times with our family, with our loved ones and friends. But during this time, we must also enjoy responsibly. We must be considerate to the others. Those who will be driving, please drive safely so that you come back alive during 2023. At this moment, I would like to wish all my colleagues and also all the Namibian a Merry Christmas and a very blessed and prosperous 2023. Thank you very much. God bless.
NamRA Kachenu spoke to several NamRA staff for their festive season messages. And in the next insert, we are going to hear what a few had to say.
We at Namibia Revenue Agency, Subdivision Hosea Kutako International Airport, wishes our esteemed stakeholders in the Namibian nation at large a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2023. We thank you for your kind cooperation and assistance all year, and we urge you to continue to be tax compliant at all times as we continue to serve you with passion. Merry Christmas.
afternoon to everybody. We, the NamRA regional team from the northern region, would like to appreciate our esteemed taxpayers, our traders, clearing agents, bookkeepers, and all our other stakeholders.
To the taxpayers, traders, we would like to thank you for filling your taxes and customs obligations. We encourage you to continue paying your duties and taxes on time. It is the right thing to do.
To our bookkeepers, clearing agents, and all the other stakeholders, we would like to thank you for being our ambassadors in spreading awareness of custom and tax law. Your efforts have enhanced the level of compliance.
We wish you Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Christmas zongwa no New Year zongwa. Matu muderepo omayuba mawamuna mundu nombura unte. Etalolo nkulili nopula ipena imuyambe kerwe. Christmas umunati le karaincha.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from NamRA.
Namibia Revenue Agency wishes all Namibians Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year. No uluvula Namibia nulukwere mukito muka kwa mamini sundushulumo kuzerera kwa NamRA.
Chaba sana Namibia komya komkua komelakaiza mukito mdendende kuzerera kwa NamRA Katutu border post.
Tumila kareze Christmas in Dotu, ubene chirimochi hiachi lotu. Kuzwa kwetu tubena NamRA.
Atumare Christmas azongwa na mvogo mpe.
NamRA rundu atumare le dalolo ngulilila andikwa no dompi unaelao.
Afe mshamurukiro wa mwana nyambi.
NamRA wakuhora varundu kuna kumuhora soro sukare kirikimisa na mwaka upe.
Feliz Natal todas família do NamRA.
Muderirwa ko mayuba mawa mafugiro no kwatiro yomuna wo mundu okuza ko NamRA.
Muhembo. Hai esa cook nice taste. Tikanka khanqasa kuri tikwe kwa kutu.
Merry Christmas from Muhembo border post.
Merry Christmas from NamRA. If you pay tax and I pay tax, Namibia will be saved. The vision, mission, values, we are saving with passion. We are saving with passion. We are saving with passion. Yeah, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Western region domestic taxes wish you a joyful festive season.
Be responsible.
Spread love and don't forget to pay your taxes.
Sila NamRA sitake wana maybe ana kanga kuknga si chaisa asakuri para koreba.
NamRA merongo mai muderirepo moba mawa wongwatero omuna.
Hiermee wens ons almal 'n geseënde Kersfees en 'n voorspoedige nuwe jaar.
Tumarere Christmas ayambe kwa novo mpegu nerago. Kwa baina nakenan alle Dankeschön.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Warmest greetings and best wishes.
What a season to be jolly. La 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 la.
NamRA aspires to be a world-class revenue agency, and for the past 20 months, it has been going through an intensive recruitment process aimed at getting the best candidates for the various roles. Victoria Weyulu serves as the Senior Manager for Trade Facilitation, Procedures and Compliance, and here she briefly shares with us her journey with NamRA so far.
Good day, my name is Victoria Weyulu and I am the Senior Manager responsible for Trade Facilitation, Procedures and Compliance in the Department of Customs and Excise. Now, in terms of qualifications, I am an admitted legal practitioner of the High Court of Namibia. I also hold a Master's of Law in International Trade, Business and Investment Law qualification, as well as a Master's of Business Administration. Now, my experience ranges from working in the law reform area all the way to the World Trade Organization, where I served the Trade and Environment Division of the World Trade Organization, which serves the Technical Barriers to Trade Committee. Now, coming into the Namibia Revenue Agency, the environment is diverse because you have a diverse clientele, in other words, diverse stakeholders. But what stands out for me mostly is the economic impact that we are able to render to our stakeholders. So as a senior manager responsible for trade facilitation, we are responsible for ensuring the licensing of clearing agent, the registration of customs bonded warehouses, and also overseeing and facilitating the temporary importation of goods. On the trade facilitation component, we are also required to facilitate trade facilitation initiatives that are undertaken as a result of various commitments that we have adopted as a country in terms of your trade agreements under the WTO, the World Customs Organization, at SADC or SACU level. Any information pertaining to the licensing of clearing agents, I call upon you to contact the Trade Facilitation and Procedures Division, where your query relates to the valuation, misclassification of goods. Kindly contact the Department of Technical Services and Excise Management or our very capable regional managers across all offices in the country who are able to tackle your issues without hesitation. Thank you so much.
Now we are going to have a look at how you can make payments at any of our offices.
My name is Angela Kamui, Senior Revenue Treasury Officer at NamRA. I'm going to take you through the process of making payments to our NamRA offices. We have 4 modes of payments which are acceptable at our offices, which are direct deposits, cash payments, electronic fund transfers, and speed points machines. When making electronic fund transfers, we have 2 accounts available for our taxpayers, which is Receiver of Revenue, account 165001, and the VAT dedicated account 165060. When making a direct deposit, our taxpayers need to fill this deposit at their commercial bank. You need to have your TIN with you. The TIN consists of 8 characters, and then you should also know the period that you are making the payment for. When making an electronic fund transfer, for your penalty or interest liability due to NamRA, you use the EFT referencing example as shown on the screen. It also has 19 characters, but on the text type and text period, you put 999, indicating that the payment is account payment. When making electronic fund transfers, EFT referencing example is shown on the screen, which comprises of 19 characters. The taxpayer reference number comprises of 5 parameters, which are as follows. 1. Represent the payment method, in this case EFT payment. 06. Office of registration or your return office. The 8th character represents your tax identification number. 14 is tax type, in this case employees tax. 2018-06 is the tax period for which the payment is meant for.
NamRA recently held an engagement session with media practitioners in the Erongo region. The session provided an opportunity for media practitioners to get acquainted with the mandate and business operations of NamRA. Now, there is no doubt that the media plays a significant role in taxpayer or trader education. Here are a few highlights from that engagement.
We have a main office which is in Walvis Bay. We have an audit unit which is separate from the main office. We have a satellite office in Swakopmund. And then we plan to have a satellite office in Omaruru. And then later on Kariba. So that we can get closer to the people there. It's very expensive nowadays. You see what is the cost of fuel nowadays.
How do I go about relocating my file? Because I've been based in a certain town now. Obviously, I've been doing my tax filing there before it was online. How do I go about relocating my file?
What's the address and the digital address within the area where you are? Because you would not now request the file to transfer to Walvis Bay while your postal and the digital address are still being. Then that was still be done. Just that the manual process for now takes long because it's a manual, but the online one is very fast.
There's a certain amount or percentage that they have to deduct from my salary, and then they made a mistake, and then it actually reflects on me. Whose fault is it?
It's your responsibility. When you receive your salary, go to your payslip and check whether the right amount of tax was deducted, and if not, then you go back and you rectify that. If there's anything else that needs to be paid, you pay immediately so that you don't fall in trouble. So it's really your as much as it's the fault of your employer to wrongly deduct you, it's also your responsibility to always verify.
If the employer deduct more, over deduct, then we must pay you back most.
And I see brands like Nike, but theirs is Mike, and Adidas, Adidas. How did they came through?
So we use risk-based approach in terms of selectivity and the targeting. Counterfeit can enter the country, but it does not end here. Our colleagues inside the country complement our work here.
Yeah, because I purchased something from example online, and you're supposed to clear, but it's now taken because it does not meet the requirements. So how do I get the benefit back?
So it's like if I pose the same question, you spend money to buy drugs, then we seize drugs. Should we refund you? To go to customs, and it won't cost you arm and a leg to get information. Information is free of charge. You get the right information. What happened? They totally ignore us. They proceed, they buy, coming at the border, they start. Now is the time when they want to. It's the same. We are having an office, colleagues, and the message, we are ventilating the message through the media to the public. Our offices, both domestic taxes and the customs, is open. They are the one paying our salaries.
NamRA, saving with passion.
To ensure the optimal utilization of the Integrated Tax Administration System, ITAS, we are discouraging the manual filing of objections to having them filed online. Now here's a clip that shows you how to file your objections on ITAS.
Good day, my name is Nesla Watanawa and I'm going to take you through the process on how you can object online on your assessment. Kindly note that objections should be lodged within 90 days of assessment. If not, a condemnation letter can be obtained from our legal department. Now here's the process on how you can successfully object to your assessment online. Step 1. Obtain your return ID to be objected under the return processing. Step 2. Click on Other Services. Then click on Objection and Appeal. Step 3. Click on Object. The objection request screen will open. Step 4. Click on the drop-down menu for the objection type and then click on Assessed Text Due. Step 5. Capture the details of objection. Enter the return ID. The system will pre-populate the details of the assessment. On the grounds of objection, specify details for objection. Give the reasons why you are objecting. Upload supporting documents on attached container, such as the condemnation letter or formal objection letter. Step 6. Click on Submit to submit your objection. You have now successfully submitted your objection for your assessment.
Elise Daniel is the Chief Taxation Officer at the Cape Masuap Regional Office with 14 years of experience in domestic taxes and having been assigned to various sections.
Elise is a resilient, self-motivated, goal-oriented individual that believes that each and everybody has untapped potential that needs to be realized. What motivates me is that every day when I wake up, I know that I have the potential to impact somebody's life in a positive manner. Now, my current job at NamRA allows me to play my part in positively impacting the livelihood of each and every Namibian. That motivates me to keep improving and learning every day. What I currently do at NamRA is that I am a seconded staff to the Namibia Revenue Agency as a Chief Taxation Officer. My duties and responsibility includes, but not limited to, attending to tax objections, all tax objections, as well as providing training and support to taxpayers on how to use the ITAS system. My future plans are to secure a challenging position in a reputable organization such as NamRA, to expand my knowledge and skills, and I'm also seeking to improve professionally or to grow professionally in strategic management as well as leadership position. Lastly, my message to the viewers out there is that NamRA aspires to becoming a world-class revenue agency. Now, for us to attain that objective, we are encouraging our taxpayers to be compliant in submitting their tax returns as well as paying the taxes due on time, and also encouraging and urging the public out there not to shy away from visiting our NamRA offices countrywide so that they can go and inquire any tax-related matter, and also to go make payment arrangements in an event where they happen to have outstanding debts. Now, we at NamRA, we are committed to improving service deliveries to taxpayers and traders.
We are slowly but surely approaching the end of our show, but before we conclude, here are the trivia of duties.
Did you know? Namibia is the first SADC country to implement the Container Control Program, known as the CCP, used in the prevention of drug trafficking and other illicit cross-border activities. The Namibia Container Control Program was launched on the 24th of September 2021 at the port of Walvis Bay.
NamRA, Saving with Passion.
NamRA is deliberate about taxpayer education. Now here's a clip that shows you how to register on ITIS.
Hi, welcome to the ITIS e-service platform. Today, I'm going to show you how to register on ITIS. The ITIS web portal can be accessed via the website. Please follow the following steps. Step 1. Click on the e-service link. A login page will open. Step 2. Click on the Sign Up Now link to open the registration page. Step 3. Once the registration page opens, complete all the required fields with the asterisk and click on the Submit button. Step 4. A verification screen opens, signifying that a verification link is sent to your email. Step 5. Click on Activation link to activate your account. Step 6. After you click on the activation link, your user account will be activated. Click on Sign In link to log in the portal. Step 7. Enter username and password 1 and click on Sign In button 2. Step 8. Please note, on default, the user type Sign In as a taxpayer will be selected. If you are a representative, select Sign In as a representative. Step 9. Once logged in, the welcome page opens up, which displays 5 steps to assist you with the e-service portal registration process and outlines the terms and conditions to be adhered to. Read the terms and conditions and tick the Agree box to proceed. Congratulations! You are now registered on ITAS. Join us next time as we share more tips on ITAS.
NamRA. Saving with passion.
Here is today's question. What are the 2 main IT systems used by NamRA for tax and customs administration? Kindly email your answer to NamRA Kachenu at namra.org.na. The due date for submission is the 28th of December 2022. The winner will be announced in the next episode.
Now that's all we had for this edition of NamRA Kachenu. We'll be back in 2023, and from our side, we'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Goodbye.
Giving fairness